Hi, Gateri here. Leo Tunapika. Well, we are sprucing up some leftovers. Yesterday I made spaghetti for dinner and I overestimated and I made quite a lot of spaghetti. So I have plenty left over, which I won't even use all of it now. So I want to show you how I quickly spruce up leftover spaghetti. I find that things like steamed rice, spaghetti, are very good bases for leftover stir fries sort of dishes, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'm also going to work with the leftover veggies from the dinner, which were French beans and carrots. If you're interested as to how I make my French beans and carrots without blanching or boiling, I'll link it up here. So let's get started. In addition to the spaghetti and the leftover French beans and carrots, I'm also going to use peanut butter and some soy sauce. So I'm using the same sufuria that had cooked the vegetables. So I'll start by putting my peanut butter. I just want it to soften a little bit. Depending on the consistency, I might add a little water to it. But since the pan had some oil, I like what it's doing. Essentially, the only thing we are doing here is just heating up the ingredients and mixing everything together. Good, I love that color. So I go in with my leftover vegetables. Give it a good mix. All this is on high heat, so it's just like warming up everything. Then a bit of my leftover spaghetti. I won't use all of it. This meal is just for my son and I, so it doesn't need to be a lot. Then once you do that, give it a mix. I like the color that the peanut butter has given it. Then to finish it off, a drizzle of some soy sauce. And there's our meal, less than 5 minutes. Perfect lunch fix. I've remembered I had some sesame seeds, so I'll add a little. And now to serve it. And just like that, we're done. Quickest of quickies ever. Perfect for lunch when you can't be bothered to spend more than 10 minutes in the kitchen. And in case you haven't noticed, I did not add any salt. Reason being, when we cooked the spaghetti, the water was salted. The French beans and the carrots were also seasoned. And we've also added soy sauce, and soy sauce usually has sodium in it, so you do not want to add any salt. And also we have the aspect of peanut butter, and unfortunately store-bought peanut butter also has added salt, so we do not want to add any salt. However, you can crush some black pepper, which I think I'll do. So some freshly cracked black pepper, and now let's give it a taste. I love it. Honestly, any addition of salt after this would have just taken this overboard. It's just right. And as I said, I don't have peanuts on hand, but if you have, you can add them as the final thing, the same way I added the sesame seeds, to add also another level of crunch and texture to it. Because yes, the French beans and the carrots have a bite to them, but compared to something like nuts, it's different. Even here, even though the sesame seeds are tiny, I can still feel the crunch of the sesame seeds. There you have it. That is how you revive leftover spaghetti. And the beautiful thing about this recipe is You don't have to do it with leftover spaghetti. For example, you just have these ingredients on hand. You can use this and just make as your spaghetti meal. So I'm wondering what I'll name this. Is this peanut and soy stir-fry spaghetti? We'll see what I name, or rather you can see it on the title of the video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll keep reminding you this. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free to do so. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And from me, Gatweri, Kwaheri, 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 Kwaheri. Wow. I like it. I like it like that.